This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
This is a sham.
No. Y'all, just stop.
Get real.
Welcome to DBL. Hello, Thursday. Hello.
We almost made it.
We are almost there. We got Jeff, we got Lindsay, we got Tori, and we also have a very interesting story to talk about here. Former President Donald Trump is facing a long and growing list of legal troubles. So let's unpack this a bit. Let's start with the $250 million lawsuit that the Attorney General of New York filed against him and his family. That's Letitia James. She is the Attorney General. So the suit claims Trump fraudulently overvalued his properties by billions of dollars with banks, insurance companies, and with tax authorities. So here's what Trump, though, said in defense and told Sean Hannity in response. Let's take a look.
This was just a continuation of a witch hunt that began when I came down the escalator at Trump Tower. What we do is, here's a financial statement, but be careful because it may not be accurate. It may be way off. I mean, we go, I think it's close to a page and a half of all of these things. Get your own people. Use your own appraisers. Use your own lawyers. Don't rely on us. And then she sued us.
So that is just one of our former president's legal issues. There's also this classified documents issue. They were recovered, remember, from his home at Mar-a-Lago after a raid, and an appeals court ruled yesterday that the Department of Justice can continue its criminal investigation. It also noted that Trump had not presented any evidence that he'd actually declassified those records. Well, Trump had something to say about that, too. Take a look.
Is there a process? What was your process to declassify?
There doesn't have to be a process, as I understand it. You know, there's different people say different things, but as I understand, there doesn't have to be. If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it. I declassified everything.
Okay, two things quick. I just lost 15 pounds by thinking about it. And second, I wanted to let you know that you actually, even if they're declassified, you can't remove those papers, even though, if he's right, from the White House. It has to be given to the National Archives, and there's an entire system that is set up. What do you think about, if you think about declassifying, they're done. It's magic.
What did I think about it? I was just like laughing through that. I've never been president, so I don't know what type of special privileges, but I don't think that that's one of them. Just thinking about it, stuff and it disappears or it does whatever it wants to do. So this is just like more funny than serious to me. I mean, not funny because of January 6th and all the different things that have offended and also actually hurt multiple people, but it's just funny because, like, here we go again.
Here we go again. What do you think about thinking about it?
It's ridiculous. Let's go back to the first one, right?
Yeah.
This is in Spaceballs. Even though sometimes it is when we talk about Trump.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, terrific. What's that one where he goes, you could read minds? What's that, Zoolander?
Zoolander.
What does he say?
I was bulimic, and she goes, oh, you could read minds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I didn't mean to go there. But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But so going back to the first one, I think Trump is actually right. Whoa, put the meme up, get it going. I think he's right. If he's going to borrow money from a bank and he says this car is worth $700 million, I love when I talk and Lindsay makes a face. I'm going to look this up.
No, go ahead. I'm just laughing because I agree that
okay, I know, but
do their due diligence on both sides.
You know what I'm saying? If I sell you a car.
But I also think that's ridiculous too. That's going to be your defense. That's going to be your whole argument. You should have looked yourself. You know what I mean? Like, everyone does their own taxes and has to take their own. Look, it's just like everyone does their own taxes, right? And has to take accountability.
But if I sold you a car, if you bought it for $700 million, you should do your own.
Because that's something that you handle yourself. If you lie about everything on your taxes and then hand it over to the government, like, oh, you should have caught that 10 years ago, and they try to get all their money back or they throw you in jail or threaten to, you're going to have to go to jail. And it's not the IRS's fault that you sat there and lied and BS'd everybody. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can even say that.
Even if you have a piece of paper, and this is alluding to supporting Jeff here, that it says in Trump's documents, it said you have to do your own looking. We don't know if this is correct. You have to do your own due diligence. Was that not enough of an out for you?
I mean, as a business owner, a very small business compared to that, I would make sure I'm dotting all my I's, crossing all my T's, because essentially if the Attorney General wins this, she can pretty much cripple the Trump organization because she's asking for a ton of money, but also more importantly, she's saying they cannot be organizationally on the board of any company.
Correct.
In New York at all. Or so like a lot of what you're doing in your business dealings are now completely sabotaged. So is it worth it to get one over on somebody to have this be the outcome? I don't think so.
So what do you guys think about Facebook? I wanted to bring this up as well. Facebook is set to expire his booting, or what do you call it, removal. He's set to expire before 2024. Do y'all think for social media, Trump should be allowed back on Facebook?
No. Hard no.
Hard no.
Yeah,
Are you
hard no.
serious?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just going with the people. I'm with the people. I'm a man of the people.
You're a man of the
I
people.
think that every single time we talk about what he said on Truth Social and we bring it over, take a screenshot, it looks like some weird Twitter space, but we still look at it and read it like we do all other social media. So nothing has stopped him from communicating with us continuously.
That's true.
So I don't see the difference of his Truth Social, even though it doesn't make millions of dollars like Twitter. He's getting his word across no matter what. So I think they might as well just let the man back on.
That's fair. I do want to say his favorability, the Teflon Don as we call him, has really remained the same. Overall, 44% of voters viewed him favorably and 53% of him viewed him unfavorably. That hasn't really changed. I'll just say all of this reminds me of just a con man, a grifter, a snake oil salesman, and now he's getting caught, and I'm happy about it. Coming up on
hard to take the other side on that.
Our interview with Carson Kressley from the original Fab Five. He's telling us all about his latest venture in reality TV. And y'all think about this. A woman finds hundreds of dollars at the bottom of her fast food bag. Would you keep it? Would you return it? And I love bag fries, don't you? And the end of the...
Not if they're touching dollars.
That's true. That could be gross.
Closed captioning provided by
Yes.
And you made good points and had a little debate. I like it.
Hello.
Tori, it's too far. You can fix it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were live. No, I think that the Trump thing is hard to talk about because this is like so ridiculous. Some of the things that are happening, like I thought about it. It's like, I don't even know why this is a discussion. Like, where can we go with this?
Because it brings, to be perfectly honest, it brings up ratings for everybody, right? CNN's ratings went down horrendously after Trump left office. So you have to talk about Trump because it feels like the networks want to talk about Trump. I hate talking about Donald Trump. I can't stand it to the point where I am like done with it. So they have to have a Trump story, right? I can't stand it. He's been sued over 4,000 times in the past 3 decades. We know now about every single one because it's a Trump story. That's the only reason we're talking about it. We didn't talk about the past 3,000 times he was sued. Literally 4,000. I'm not making that number up. 4,000 times. So, but now it's a story.
The Attorney General in New York said that she was going to sue Trump for like years. She's been saying this, and so to promise that to the people who you represent.
But how could you run on your own merits? Don't run on because you hate Trump so much and people hate Trump so much.
No, because
you're running on trying to take him down.
Well,
that's
yeah,
not
you're right.
good.
That's intense. But
That's not.
taxpayer. She's also saying like you have suffered a lot because he made so much money.
That was like a lawyer.
Sorry, I'm like what's his name? Better call Saul. He's like you suffered so much because he scammed us all. Like the state of New York, we lost money.
But he's been doing it for 4 or 5 decades.
Right. So she's saying for infrastructure, other places that money, tax dollars could have went. Trump got them because he scammed for billions.
Well, get him. Get him.
That's what her point was. Not more about like.
Yeah, I have
let's
a good
get
story
him.
on that. Thanks, Justine. Thank you. I love these types of stories because we're going to ask you to think about it. Nope.
Oh, all right. Good. I'm back in.
You guys, Jeff's back. All right, welcome back. There is there are a couple of stories out there asking us, what would you do? Up first, take a listen and tell me what you do. A Georgia woman went through her local KFC drive-thru, got a bucket during her lunch break, and when she got back to her desk at work, she found more than $500 at the bottom of her KFC bag. So guess what the woman did? She called the police, and they returned the money to the restaurant. Turns out the cash was meant for a deposit, the bag got confused with her order, and get this, her good deed likely saved the manager from losing their job. DBL Nation, though, we want to know what you would do in this situation. Do you return the money that you found? Yes or no? Go to dblvote.com to weigh in. And again, no judgment here. Just really, honestly, what would you do?
Kick us off.
You what?
Kick us off.
Oh yeah, Tori, what would you do?
I might keep it.
I like the honesty.
And I'll be honest with you, KFC, McDonald's, they are enormous corporations with billions of dollars. And I would feel as if, although now I realize the manager might have a problem, that's an issue. But I would think about keeping it.
I would think the manager has a problem putting his money in a KFC bag.
Fair.
I would say the manager's job's already in question, or he's stealing himself.
Yeah,
that's where I have a question with this very specific story. Okay, we have a couple more other examples, but this specifically smells like he was stealing the money and then got it mixed up, and then she got the money. But on her end, she didn't know all that. She did the right thing, and I'm a big believer in karma. I wouldn't want that kind of karma.
Absolutely. So you would give it back?
I would, because someone else's job perhaps is on the line, and had I known later, I would be like, dude, just cut me in.
Yeah, right. Did you think about it for a second at all?
I would have like circled the block and went around the drive-thru again to see what's what. If no one said anything weird, I'm out of there. I would have went home. But I would have circled the block just to make sure, like, it wasn't like, hey, did you happen to see, like, if they didn't say anything, I'm like, oh my God, I accidentally went through the drive-thru again. Wait for like 5 seconds awkwardly, I'm home.
All right, fair. Let us know what you would do. Let's see the results. 78% of you say yes. Oh no, 80 now. 20% of you say that you would keep it. I feel terrible now, but I was being honest. Here's another one.
Hey, you got $500.
Yeah. A new study is out that revealed nearly half of Americans think wearing clothes you bought for an occasion and then returning those clothes for a full refund, does this sound familiar, should be considered a crime. So what do you think? Should it be a crime, and how long do you have to wear something before you're not allowed to return it? I've only done this once, and I'll be honest, I wore a dress for a gala, and it was like 2 hours, and then I returned it. Oh my God.
You wore it to the actual gala?
Yeah, my mom said it was terrible.
And then you stopped off for some chicken and got $500 and went home?
That's not right, Tori. You gotta draw the line.
I was like, it was in perfect condition. I made sure it was fine. Is that bad?
Well, I had friends that used to work at Nordstrom when we were in college, and they said that Nordstrom had an unlimited return policy, like you could return anything. And the disrespect that people used to come with, like, dirty sideways Ugg boots.
Right.
I mean, it's just like, these are from last 2 years ago that you walked through several snowstorms in, and you're trying to get a new pair for this pair. So I feel like there's like a line. If you tried it on, that's one thing, but everybody can tell if you wore it. If it's a gala dress, you can't really.
It was only a couple of hours.
I know, but
there's still some stank on it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? If you buy a new dress, you don't want stank on it.
I know. I was wrong. But
here, let me support you in that, because I think I've done this in a way, right? When you do like shoots and stuff, like for taking pictures, or if you're doing a commercial, a lot of times they just tuck that tag in, and you're doing your thing, and then they take it off because they're going to return it. So.
Well, let me tell you how that works. Let me tell you how that works. There's usually somebody who works in the fashion business that has an agreement and an arrangement with these companies and designers. And it's like, if you decide to wear it, they'll buy it at like a 40% off, or they'll say, well, wear it once, and it's called like you pay like a restocking fee. Yeah. So there's a whole fashion industry situation that happens besides people just taking it.
So I'm not a terrible person like Tori.
Restock disrespectfully. You restock with a 10% payment.
I appreciate the honesty, though.
Okay, good. And here's another one. Here's one more. At TikTok, a woman has gone viral. She was at her local Starbucks when she found out from the barista that the person in front of her had already done that paid for her order thing, right? It's called something called a pay it forward chain, and it keeps going car after car. Now, this woman's gone viral for what she did, or rather didn't do next. Here's what she explained she did after she got her free drink and sandwich. Take a look.
People are so kind. Wow. And then he drops this bomb. He says, yeah, so for every 5 people in front of you, they return the gesture back. So you're telling me that these people were shamed and caught into this Congo line of morality that they had to give the gesture back? I'm not that girl. I deserve to have a good day. I deserve this free sandwich, dude.
Oh my God, I'm not that bad.
What? No,
Stranger, I'm kind of with her.
No, exactly. If I had a $5 meal and somebody behind me got 20, family of 4, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Like, I'll pay for my own stuff. Like, you don't need to start this cute little rhyming thing and a chain. You pay for the first 5. Don't owe behind me. No, I'll pay for my own food, and if I feel generous, I'll pay for the person in front of me. Don't shame me with that 20% tip or 30%. Don't shame me in any aspect of my life. As soon as you shame me and say, hey, you're paying for the person, as soon as you tell me I need to do something, I'm going to do the exact opposite.
I got it.
So don't tell me, barista, that I need to pay for the person behind me. I don't know what they ordered. I'll pay for my meal, and I'm never coming back.
I appreciate you, and I get that, and I hear baristas find it annoying too. I just didn't like how she said I deserve that free sandwich.
Which the person shouldn't tell them you have to pay.
Well, sometimes good stuff happens to you, and you're like, yes, I deserve this day.
I probably deserve all the bad things after what I've admitted to. We'll be right back.
Suffer from.
Recently, we verified red cars don't cost more to insure. Since then, we've gotten a lot of comments stating your credit score can affect your cost of insurance. So let's verify. Our source is the North Carolina Department of Insurance and North Carolina law. Under North Carolina law, insurance companies licensed to sell home and car insurance may use credit scores in determining your insurance premiums.
The North Carolina Department of Insurance states insurance companies believe credit history can be used to predict insurance claims filing activity.
It states consumers with better credit histories are believed to have fewer and smaller losses and therefore file fewer claims. North Carolina law allows insurance companies to use your credit information when determining your policy. However, insurance companies are not allowed to use your credit score as the sole reason in terminating an insurance policy or changing the rate of your insurance. There are other factors that go into determining your insurance rate, like your driving record, age, your gender, and more. So we can verify that, yes, your credit score does factor into how much you pay for car insurance. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
You get 7 or 8 hours of sleep and you still wake up feeling groggy. Let's connect the dots. The Sleep Foundation describes sleep inertia as a feeling of grogginess, disorientation, and cognitive impairment when you first wake up. It usually lasts anywhere between 15 minutes to an hour, but in some cases, it can last hours. The cause of sleep inertia is not clear, but it tends to show up in people with irregular sleep schedules. Think shift workers or people who stay up late on the weekend. What can you do about it? Napping can help, but experts say those naps shouldn't be longer than 30 minutes. Caffeine can also help kick off those cobwebs from sleep inertia. All that in addition to healthy sleep habits like limiting screen use before bed and keeping your bedroom cool and dark. And that is Connecting the Dots.
Welcome back. His fabulous queer eye comes in handy as one of the judges in season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Secret Celebrity. And earlier, Carson Kressley joined our conversation about Dancing with the Stars. Take a look.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. My fellow
I'm so happy to see. I know, I'm so happy to see you. I'm such a fan and lover of you. And I was so excited to hear all of your take on Dancing with the Stars because as a fellow alum, I was glued to the computer. There I am, doing my moves like Jagger.
Wow.
I know.
Look at you, boy, you what a spirit. I mean, you were fantastic. You know, and on that show, you have to give 100% always. It's fantastic. Now, I have to ask you, you made it all the way through week 5, so I know how grueling, that's like that tipping point middle section. Did you have injuries like the ones I talked about and showed bruises?
No, I just couldn't dance. I think I did that season 13, and I don't know, they're up to like season 97. But I do have, for all of the ages, I will always remember Dancing with the Stars because I actually do have a compressed Achilles tendon on my, I was just feeling it today. I was like, what, is this still happening? I have lifelong friendships with amazing people that I met doing the show. So I'll take the damaged Achilles tendon. It was worth it.
Well, let's talk about another family you're a part of because some celebs eliminated from season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Secret Celebrity include Loretta Devine, Taylor Dayne, and your Queer Eye co-host, Tom.
We've had so much fun doing RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race every Friday at 8 on VH1. And, you know, the celebs, their identity is kept secret. And it's, you know, you'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but it was. And even, you know, Tom Felicia, who I know very, very well, I did 100 episodes of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy with him and other TV shows. We're very close. And I did not know it was him during his entire first number until he actually spoke. And I was like, wait a minute, I know this central New York, Syracuse accent. So it's really fun to watch everybody and you know, see their journey on the show. It's like Dancing with the Stars. Like you see celebrities completely out of their comfort zone doing something pretty insane.
I love the Secret Celebrity Edition. I love it so much. Okay, I got to talk to you about the 20th anniversary of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Did you ever, because we look back as opposed to the Queer Eye today, right? Did you ever have reservations then about being, because you guys are the pioneers, about being on an openly gay TV show?
Right. Well, no one knew I was gay before. So I was like, this is going to be a big coming out. No. Yeah, we all did. I remember when the show was coming out, and of course it was called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. There was a poster of it right there.
Yep.
And I did not tell my family. I told them I was doing a reality show, and they're like, "What's the name?" And I was like, "I don't know, just nothing yet."
Working title.
Yeah, and we were going to be on the cover of TV Guide, and I think it was called like the Gay Summer Heat Wave. I was like, "Oh, I better get cracking on this announcement." We all had some reservations about, you know, the enormity of like telling everybody your personal story, but it was not a big deal, at least not for me and my family. And then it wound up being a gigantic, huge blessing, because that thing that you felt was an Achilles heel, and I'll circle back with that theme, now becomes something that you're celebrated for. And I was like, what? It was an amazing personal journey for me that was just very, very positive in every way.
Well, it made a lot of people feel seen, Carson. Yeah. Thank God for you. And we appreciate you, DBL Nation. Catch season 2 of RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race on VH1. We'll be right back. Thank you, Carson.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
boxer Mike Tyson has entered the cannabis industry, and with some of his signature flair. One of his most notorious moments was when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear during a 1997 bout. And now he's capitalizing on that moment by selling THC-infused gummies in the shape of a bitten ear. But some headlines and posts on social media claimed he can't sell the gummies in one of the country's most weed-friendly states, Colorado, because the state has a ban on human-shaped edibles. So, is that true? We verified using these sources. Recreational cannabis has been legal in Colorado for nearly a decade, and since then, the state has passed plenty of regulations on what kinds of weed products can be sold. For instance, in 2016, the state legislature passed a law that banned, quote, production and sale of edible marijuana-infused products that are in the distinct shape of a human, animal, or fruit. The law was designed to prevent weed companies from marketing to children and to avoid kids mistaking edibles for things like Sour Patch Kids, gummy bears, or fruit snacks. And according to the State Marijuana Enforcement Division, the phrase, the distinct shape of a human, includes the shape of any and all individual human body parts. And that means ears, even pre-bitten ones. So we can verify, yes, a Colorado law prohibits Mike Tyson from selling his ear-shaped edibles in the state. Tyson's team did not respond to our request for comment. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
The Federal Reserve is on a mission to tame rising inflation in the U.S. and once again raised interest rates. Its Federal Open Market Committee has voted on increases at 5 of its last 6 meetings this year. A Verify viewer texted us to ask if there's an annual limit on rate hikes. So let's verify. Is there a limit to how many times the Federal Reserve can adjust interest rates? Our sources are the Federal Reserve Act, economics professor Alan Ginn, and David Wessel with the Brookings Institution. In 1913, Congress passed the Federal Reserve Act. This gave the Federal Reserve 2 jobs: to support maximum employment and to keep prices stable by holding inflation around 2%. Wessel tells Verify the law allows the Fed substantial flexibility to do its job by raising or lowering interest rates in response to changes in the economy. Simply put, a higher rate means it's more expensive to borrow money, which leads to higher rates for car loans and mortgages, which should decrease demand and help keep inflation in check. A lower rate does the opposite. All of our sources say there are no restrictions on how often or how much the Fed can raise rates. So, no, there is not a limit to how many times the Federal Reserve can adjust interest rates. Ginn tells Verify he expects the Fed will continue raising rates through the end of the year, but isn't expecting many more increases in 2023. With your Verify,
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are too. The Verify newsletter answers your questions, clarifies what's true and false, and even includes a daily fun fact. Go to verifythis.com/email to check it out.
Welcome back. It's Thursday, and that means we've got some great, sweet deals for your today from your friends at Morning Save. Check it out. Steph, what do you have for us today?
First up, we've got Tech Impressions multi-position memory foam laptop stand.
Cute.
So I want to be clear here, the deal comes with this laptop pillow. The laptop that I'm showing you is not included. So we've got it available in 4 colors, taupe, navy, purple, and charcoal. So normally this is $35, but we've got it for $17.99. So that's saving everyone 49%. Now, we've got the Royale USA Deluxe 3-in-1 styling set. So this deal includes 1 Royale base, 1 volume comb, 1 straightening brush, and 1 curler.
That's so much.
So normally this bundle is $200, but we've got it for just $19.99. I know, which saves 90%. Next up, this is so fun and so useful. We've got a 2-pack of PopSonic LED compact mirrors. So this deal includes 2 mirrors that are slightly oversized for a better view, but they're still compact enough to fit anywhere, so it's the perfect travel mirror. So normally these are $30 each, so $60 in total, but we've got it for $9.99 for 2 of them. So we are giving you savings of 83%. Now for our last product, we have got the Vonkyo Go 300 Smart Mini Portable Projector with a 120-inch screen.
Oh, wow.
So this deal includes 1 projector and 1 projector screen with an installation kit. So normally this is $350, but we've got it, Tori, for $129.99. So it saves everyone 63%.
Whoa! Head on over to morningsave.com, y'all, to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even just scan that QR code. It's going to take you directly to these products right on Morning Save's website. Thank you so much, Steph. Okay, we have to hear this quick story about finding money. You were in a Las Vegas elevator. Set it up, paint the picture.
Basically in the elevator, and I saw a $100 bill on the ground. I looked down. I tried to like sneakily lean down. Somebody had it on a clear string. And I was like so embarrassed. Imagine, they just like pulled it up into there, and I was like, wow. I'm the dweeb that actually
They would have got me too. Oh, they would have got me.
Well, I'm bad. We're all bad. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.